Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my 2018 holiday gift guide. This is actually my third gift guide that I have shared so far this holiday season. The first one that I shared was a handful of easy gift basket ideas. So I will link that one above, and each of those ideas can be scaled up or scaled down depending on your recipient and your budget. The second video that I shared was my stocking stuffer gift guide, so I will also link that one above. I will link both of these below as well if that is easier for you. Now, the stocking stuffer guide has a variety of price points. Most items are quite affordable. I think almost everything in my guide this year was $25 or less, and of course all of those items are small in size as well since they're meant to be put in stockings. Today's gift guide is a little bit more of kind of an overarching, comprehensive gift guide. The price points here range from about $9 or $10 up to about $300. So there are definitely some items in today's gift guide that are higher priced than the previous two. But my hope is that some of these ideas here might help you with some of the people on your list this year if you are stuck on what to get them. And also maybe you can combine some of the ideas from the first gift guide, the second one, and this one and kind of figure out what you're going to get the people that you love this year for the holiday season. I will also link below my gift guide from last year. It's a long one. I think it's like 45 minutes long, and I just only did one last year. So tons of ideas all smashed into one easy video to watch. So like I said, will link that below in case you're interested. So today I'm going to start with the least expensive items on my list, and I'm going to work my way up to the most expensive. I will give you a price point for every single item, but just know that I checked the prices online because I think literally 100% of the things I'm sharing today I have purchased online, and so because of that, the prices do fluctuate. So I'm giving you like a ballpark idea of what the price is. It might have, changed up or down within a few dollars. So just so that you know. I will also link everything that I'm sharing today below. Like I said, almost every single thing, if not every single thing, was purchased online. So this should be pretty easy for you if anything catches your eye that you can just hop online and order it. Make sure you're using Ebates if you don't already use Ebates as well. Many of these places that I've purchased things, Ebates does great cash back for. So I will leave a link to Ebates as well. Let's jump right in. The first item on my list is this Mr. Coffee mug warmer. This retails for $9.89, and I just think it is so smart and such a good gift for so many people that I can think of. Basically, it's this little black circular little tray that you plug in and you can put it on your desk or wherever else, and if you put a mug on it, it keeps your drink warm. So I'm giving this to my mom this year. She doesn't know because I want her to have this in the morning. She drinks coffee all morning long, and she doesn't, like most of us, doesn't like cold coffee. So if she has this on her desk, it will keep her coffee warm. Super easy, just about $10. I think that's a really affordable and nice gift. Could be paired with a mug and a bag of coffee. Easy gift, great for coworkers too. The next two items on my list are from my own Etsy shop. These are my prayer prints. I have one that is a prayer for home and one that is a prayer for marriage. I wrote both of these from my heart, and these are something that I have wanted to add to my Etsy shop for a long time. I will put in some close-ups so that they're easier to see, but basically they are 8x10 prints, really a beautiful font, just very minimalistic with a white background. That's what I wanted. They come on a nice thick cardstock so that you could hang them from like a little clothespin or something like that if you didn't want to actually frame them. But if you know somebody who has gotten married in the past year who would appreciate something like this marriage prayer is something that's really popular for anniversary gifts. I know a lot of people have purchased them for friends or family members who have gotten married recently. And the same goes with this home print. This is a great one for people who have moved into a new home this year, who have just bought a new home, whatever the case may be. If they have anything with regards to home that has happened in 2018, this is a great gift for them. Both of these are $12, and they will usually ship same or next day from my shop. So I will leave a link to both of them below. I think they're really, really great gifts. And if you want to go the extra mile and actually frame them, I think that people would really appreciate that. The next item on my list is a book, and this retails for $13.99, and I am not even going to try to pronounce it. I even watched YouTube videos on pronunciation, and each one was slightly different, and people were just really aggressive in the comments about getting it right, and so I don't want to offend anyone, so I will just show you what it looks like and tell you a little bit about it, and you can go check it out if you would like to. So this is basically a book of coziness, and it is Danish Secrets to Happy Living, and this is like the coziest, most wonderful book to curl up on the couch with, under a blanket with like a cup of hot chocolate in your hand or tea. And it just talks about basically making your life cozier is basically what this book is about. I just really love it. It talks about the holiday season. It talks about when you're outside of the home, when you're inside of the home. It talks about candles and different recipes and just the mentality. It talks about dressing and comfort, and I just really love this book. It's just a really fun read, and it makes you feel so warm and fuzzy on the inside. So I think this would be a nice book for someone in your life who would appreciate something like this. It would be great paired with a candle, again with a mug, something like that, even just a warm or fresh batch of cookies that you baked for them and a book like this. I think it's a nice, thoughtful gift, and I think all of us can think of a couple of people in our lives who would really love something like this. The next item on my list are pajamas. So these are pajama pants. These I got from J.Crew. These are going to my sister-in-law. Luckily, pretty much no one in my life watches my videos. They get enough of me outside of my videos. So none of this is spoiling it for them. But these are from, I think I just said, from J.Crew. I think they were about, I got them on sale for about 10 or 15 bucks, but Old Navy has amazing, really cute pajama pants. So does Target. And so really anywhere. I don't know about you, but I love a fresh pair of pajamas. I absolutely love getting into bed and pulling on a fresh pair of pajamas, but they're the kind of thing that I just don't even think about purchasing for myself most of the year. A lot of times I will, take a bath or take a shower and get ready to get into bed, and I'll pull on pajamas. And the other night I pulled some on and I thought, I can't even remember when I got these. I think I've had them for at least a decade, if not longer. So getting pajamas for people I think is nice, especially around the holiday season when people are inside watching movies, it's chilly outside, all that kind of thing. So pajamas, I think they're a really nice gift. Again, you could group a couple of items together. It would be great with that book, things like that if you wanted to do a small gift, but I think they're really nice. And because pajama pants are almost always sized in extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, and so on, I think it's pretty easy if you know your person that you're gifting to purchase the correct size, or you can always size up and that way they can be extra comfy, that kind of thing. It's not as tricky as, buying like jeans for someone, which that sounds, that sounds really tricky. PJ pants are a little bit more forgiving. So anyway, pajamas, they range in price depending on where you purchase them from. I will leave a link to a couple of my favorite places below, but like I said, usually they're anywhere between maybe $10 and $15 for a pair of pants. And then if you want to get like a full set of pajamas, you can probably double or triple the cost because of, you're getting more. So PJs, I think they're a great Christmas gift. Next up on my list are personalized ornaments. I am obsessed with ornaments. Our whole entire tree is just these little personalized ornaments that I have ordered, that we've gifted to each other, that other people have given to my husband and I. Both of us have birthdays in December, and so inevitably people buy us ornaments a lot, but it is like my favorite thing. I love Christmas ornaments. I think it's really special to commemorate a special occasion or something that has happened for that person during the year, whether someone has gotten engaged, if they've gotten married, if they've purchased a new home, if they've had a baby, gotten a new job, anything like that. I think gotten a new dog. I mean, anything in life that is like a special new part of someone's like chapter, or however you want to say it. I think getting an ornament is such a great idea. These usually are between $16.99 and maybe $25 or $26.99, something like that. I've purchased quite a few of these in my day. I have like 3 or 4 in my guest bedroom right now, ready to be wrapped up to give to family and friends. Here in my hands, I have this one is from the day that we got engaged. I got this ornament and I actually wrote on it myself and wrote R&B for Riley and Blair, my husband and I, and then I put the date that we got engaged, which was Riley's birthday actually, so that was really fun. And then this one is from our honeymoon. We went to the Bahamas for our honeymoon in 2015 after we got married. So these are two that when I put them up on the tree, they just fill me with joy and happy memories. We also have I mean, we have a lot. We have one from buying our new house. We have a whole bunch of them. So if you have someone on your list who's tricky to buy for, like let's say a grandparent or your parents or someone who really has everything that they need and there's nothing, they don't want more clutter, they don't need more stuff, these personalized ornaments I think go over really, really well. I purchase these a lot for people who I'm just not sure what to buy for, but I want them to know that I'm thinking about them and that I didn't like run to the store on the way over to their house, but I've thought about them in advance to get them a gift. I think these are really thoughtful. They're not incredibly expensive, and I usually pair them with a baked good for friends that I'm not planning on getting a large gift for, but I want them to know that I'm thinking about them. So personalized ornaments, again, you can get these from several different sources. I will link below some of my favorite places to order these personalized ornaments from. Also in malls, a lot of times there are kiosks where you can get these, and you could also buy them plain and personalize them yourself. So lots of options for personalized ornaments, but these are a favorite gift of mine to give and receive. The next item on my list is something that is incredibly practical, and this is a car trash can. I got this off of Amazon. The brand appears to be Bolt Link, and this was $16.99 at the time of purchasing it. It is the best. I love this thing. This is going right in our car after I film this video. I'm not giving this to anybody this year. We're keeping it. But on the back there is this awesome strap that has a little clip. I forget what that's called, but you can clip it. And then on the bottom there's a hook as well. So you can pretty much affix this to basically anywhere in your car, whether it's on the back of one of the front seats or whether you want it to be kind of on the floor, whatever it works for you. Now on the top there is this little slit with an X in it so that you can put items in, but I like that it's pretty much sealed up so that nothing is popping out while you're driving and you're not also getting like weird odors. Clearly you need to take the trash out in here, but it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal. On the sides there are little clips so that you can affix a trash bag or like a leftover grocery bag. You can reuse your grocery bags for this onto the side so that it hooks in and it stays nice and secure. And then the top velcros on and off, and the inside has a plastic wipeable liner. I think this is like the perfect car trash can. I actually strangely did a lot of research when I was adding this to my gift guide this year on car trash cans. I was trying to find one that I really liked, that I thought looked really nice, that didn't look too cheesy, but that was also very functional, and this is what I came up with. So this would be great for men or women, especially if you know anyone who's on the road a lot, who maybe has a long commute or who travels a lot for work. I also think that even though this is not just for men, like I love this and can't wait to put it in my car, I think that this is a great gift for men. I think a lot of men tend to take a lot of pride in their car. Women do too, but you know what I mean. I personally think men are harder to buy for a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. And this is something that I know, like my brother-in-law, my brother, my dad, my husband, like I can think of a lot of people who would actually really like this and appreciate it. So I actually might need to order a couple more for Christmas since I'm keeping this one for myself. But it also has a little pocket in the front, which is I think great for storing extra trash bags if you want to do that. But this little Bolt Link trash can, it's $16.99. I think it's a really good price, a really useful, practical product that people will probably use every single day. These next two items are some of my very favorites in the entire gift guide this year. These are both from an Etsy shop that is called Just Garland, and the shop is run by a woman named Michelle here in Texas. And oh my word, she is one of the sweetest people I have ever come across on the internet. She is just so sugary sweet and kind, and you just want to know her. And she makes these amazing garlands. So these are these gorgeous garlands, and I will overlay footage of what they look like because it's hard to show in frame here. And they are just perfect for so many things. I think this is such a fun and unique gift. If you know someone who is expecting a baby and you know her nursery colors, you could order a custom order, or you could go through her website and choose a pre-existing garland. She has a lot with her nursery colors. This one here has like gorgeous whites and tans and creams and this blush pink. And I specifically bought this to show those of you who have little girls or who are hosting your little girl's birthday party or something like that. This would be so great for that. If you know someone who has had a baby recently, this would be so great for that. Outside of nurseries, I think these are really fun. This is great for Christmas time. Obviously, this one is green and red and white, so it's perfect for the holiday season. But there's also, I mean, she has like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. She has like wintry ones. there are dozens and dozens and dozens of options. This is the kind of thing that if I got this as a gift, I would be so excited, because it's not the kind of thing that I would think to go out and buy, but this is something that I will use both of these. I can't wait to decorate with these. I'm going to use this for the holiday season. I plan on using this one during the springtime, because I think it's just perfect for kind of the Easter springtime season. So people in your life, like I said, I think for mothers and new parents, this is people who are pregnant, I think this is a really great gift, because it's adorable, it's really fun and whimsical for a nursery, great for birthday parties, things like that. But also I think people in your life who love holidays, you could purchase like a Christmas themed one, a Halloween themed one, and maybe a few others, an Easter and I don't know, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, like I said, and you could give them like a few of them together as a gift and just tell them that you know that they love decorating and they could use them. You could put these on Christmas trees, you can drape them over windows, you can drape them over picture frames, over tables, you can wrap them around things. I mean, I just think these are beautiful. And she makes them by hand. You know how I feel about supporting small businesses. I am a small business, and so I really think it's important, and I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong with Michelle. She's just so sweet. So I will leave a link to her shop. Again, it is called Just Garland, and you've got to go take a look. I noticed when I was double checking before I started filming today that currently she has everything with free shipping and 10% off. So if you're planning on buying these to decorate your own house, to give as gifts, to use for birthday parties, whatever, make sure you go and check out soon, because there's a lot, and tell her that I sent you. Anyway, these are wonderful, and thank you to Michelle for making these so beautifully, because they're great, and I think they would be a great, great gift, giving one individually, giving them as a set, whatever. They're just beautiful and so much fun. Oh, and I forgot to say the price. So these are 8 feet each, and they were $23.95, I believe. Like I said, right now there's a sale, so go check out the sale. Next up is the second and final thing that I'm going to share today from my own Etsy shop. This has been a best seller. It is our Comfort Colors long sleeved tee with the airplane mode design on it. Now I will pop in a picture. This comes in a variety of colors, not just the navy blue, although I do love the navy. It comes in a really gorgeous chalky mint and a violet those two are particularly popular at the moment, but they're all really beautiful. These Comfort Colors tees are so comfortable. You can go check out the reviews on my shop. People just love these. My customers rave about these. I designed this with 2 things in mind. First of all, obviously for people who were traveling, I thought this was very comfortable. It's kind of oversized because it's a unisex tee, so it's great with like leggings or jeans, just comfortable things that you can wear on an airplane. But secondly, I thought it was perfect for any time that we're kind of checking into a metaphorical airplane mode and kind of unwinding, relaxing, that kind of thing. So airplane mode long sleeve tees, these are $28 out of my Etsy shop. If you order them before my Etsy shop closes for the year, which it will be closing just in about a week's time once this video goes up. If you order it before the shop closes, everything that is ordered before my shop closes for the year will be delivered before Christmas. So if you want to give these as Christmas gifts, if you know anyone going on a honeymoon, anyone going on a big vacation, or anyone who just needs some time to unplug, I think these airplane mode tees are perfect for that. Next up is something that you probably have all heard about, but I totally think it's worth mentioning, and this is the Amazon Alexa Echo Dot. So there are different sizes. This is just the little dot. These are quite inexpensive. This one is $29.99 and you need it in your life. I love this thing. We keep ours in the kitchen and I use it. I literally had to turn it off and unplug it in order to use it for this video. I mean, obviously I did in order to hold it, but my point is that we were using it when I was starting to film this video because we use it constantly. It is a voice controlled speaker and kind of a smart device, but it's all controlled by your voice. So you can tell it to play a podcast that you like listening to. You can tell it to play a playlist of music. So you can tell it to play Christmas music or classical music or piano music or pop music or country music, whatever. So we do that a lot. You can tell it to set a timer, which is one of the reasons that we love having it in the kitchen. Pretty much every time that I'm baking something or cooking something, I will go ahead and tell it to set me a timer for the correct amount of time. I just love it. We just use it constantly. We use it so often. And for 30 bucks, it's just a really easy gift. It's really nice to have. I think it's really nice to have, particularly in the kitchen, but I also think it's nice to have in other rooms as well. So like if you wanted to have one, I don't know, in your living room because that's where you spend time and you want to be able to turn on music up there or something like that. I think it's great. It's really easy to use. The speaker on this isn't fantastic, but you can Bluetooth it to other speakers. So we have like a bigger speaker that is connected to it, not with wires, but just wirelessly connected to it. And so when we tell this to play music, it plays it on the other speaker. But this, you can check the weather on this. I mean, we use it all the time. So Amazon Alexa Echo Dot for 30 bucks. I think this is a really great gift. You could also do it as a stocking stuffer because it's quite small, but it's just a game changer. We love ours. Along the same lines, and actually at the exact same price point of $29.99, is this little box, and it is called a Roku. It comes with this little box and a remote, and you connect this box to your television, and then you also can either connect it with an Ethernet cable or wirelessly to your home's internet. And it basically is an interface where you can access a variety of different places to watch TV shows and movies and things like that, entertainment. So we use this, we don't have cable, we just use this. So this hooks up to Hulu, this hooks up to YouTube, this hooks up to Netflix, it hooks up to Amazon Prime Video, it hooks up to Vudu, which is a place to watch movies. I mean, we use this every single day. This is how we watch TV in our home. It is not expensive. It works really well. It's really fast. I like it because you can add apps to it. So like we have installed for the Christmas season, we purchased like a Hallmark movie membership. It's like $5 a month because we love Christmas movies. And you just download the app to the Roku device. When you turn on your TV, this comes with a remote and you just tab over to the Hallmark, you open it up and there's like all the Hallmark Christmas movies are right on your Roku, super easy. So if you know anyone who doesn't have cable and is like fussing around trying to figure out how to use like Netflix and they're watching it on their laptop and all this kind of business, get them this. This is $30. It makes it really easy. The interface is very, very clean. We rarely, if ever, have issues with it, and we've had this one for a couple of years now. We actually bought a new one for Riley's mom for Christmas this year, but it's just great. So anyway, Rokus are great. These two, if you know anybody in your life who likes gadgets, the Amazon Echo and then the Roku are both, for different reasons, they're both really excellent for just easier technology in the home. Another item that I am so excited to share, but unfortunately I don't have in hand because it hasn't arrived yet, is from a company on Etsy called August and May Design Company, and the owner of that shop is named Pam, and she is just wonderful as well. She creates these really gorgeous custom return address stamps, and they are just beautiful. So unfortunately, all I can do right now is show you a screenshot of her Etsy shop, and you can go and check it out. But again, this would be great for someone who has recently moved, or if you know someone who uses mail for correspondence a lot, or people who have just gotten engaged and they're going to need to send out invitations, they're going to need return addresses. I mean, for a variety of people, this would be a great gift. I'm showing you screenshots here, and in a future weekly vlog, once I receive the return address stamp, I will surely show you it in action. But it's just beautiful. She is just a really sweet person. I was asking her some questions and she's just really, really easy to work with, and I really look forward to receiving my return address stamp in the mail. But until then, you've seen the pictures, go check out her shop. I think this is a really nice and thoughtful gift. Anything personalized, isn't it just such a nice gift to give and receive? Personalized gifts, I think, are so much. So anyway, go ahead and check out August and May Design Co. on Etsy. I will leave a link below. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, and a really wonderful shop owner as well. Next up is something that I love. This is the Brother P Touch Label Maker. It is $34.99. This is like the mother lode of label makers. It has so many functionalities and capabilities, and I think actually $34.99 is a really good price for as advanced as this is. I just love it. If you know someone in your life who loves to organize, who likes things to be labeled and neat and tidy, this would be a wonderful, wonderful gift for them. This is just a fun tool. To me, it makes organizing really fun. I love tidying up a space and then putting a couple of labels on things so that it's just clear and obvious what everything is. This is a great gift for college students who are organizing folders and binders and reports and all these things, plus organizing their apartments or dorms. I think there are a lot of people who would love and benefit from this. And like I said, $34.99, the Brother P Touch Label Maker. It is awesome. You will love it. your people will love it as well. Next up is something that I have used for my dog's treats. So I'm sorry that it's just like little croutons, it looks like. It's really weird. It'd be a lot prettier if I had like peppermints in it or something like that, but obviously that's not what we feed our dog as a treat. This is an acrylic box from Erin Condren. This costs $45, including the personalization. So you're able to choose what the background of the top lid looks like. I chose this really pretty kind of blue pattern. And then you're also able to choose what is written on the top. I think this could be great for so many things. You could use it as a cookie jar. You could use it for mail. You could use it for stationery. You could use it for little girls' hair ties. You could use it for, I could think of 6 dozen things you could use a box like this for. It's a pretty good size. If I'm holding it up here, you can see it's a pretty good size. We keep this in our front room, which is where our front door is, hence why it's called our front room. And we have a little table in there and we keep this on there, and every time that we leave, our dog Charlie knows that he gets one little treat. And so we leave these in the front room so that we can just pop off the cover. It's really easy. It comes right off, and grab him a treat. That does not smell good. And give it to him. And all that. I think this is a really nice gift. I can think of a lot of people who would use this. This is the kind of thing that you could just put someone's initials or someone's name or someone's child's name, and they could choose whatever they wanted to put in it. You could fill it with treats or candy or any other types of non-edible things as well. If you wanted to gift it and have like some little things in it. I just think this is a really, really cute, and there's so many different cover options that I think are really fun. If somebody's adopted a new dog and you want to copy this idea, I think this is a really cute idea too. This is not an airtight seal, I will say. So if that would be important to you, if you wanted to do food items in it, this is not an airtight seal. It doesn't seem to bother our dog one single bit, but if for some reason you would want to know that, this is not an airtight seal. So again, $45. This is from Erin Condren. I do have a referral link that will give you a $10 gift certificate. So if you use that referral link, this will be $35. I'm thinking about getting a second one for us to use for Christmas cards that we receive. I always like to have a nice place to put Christmas cards that we've received so that we can kind of look at them and enjoy them. So I'm thinking about getting another one of these for us. But there you go, little acrylic box. I think this is a great gift. The next thing on my list will be no surprise to those of you who follow along with me and my weekly vlogs, or who follow me on Facebook, because I talk about this all the time. This is the Dome white noise machine, and you plug it in, and then there is a little switch here, and you can do low or high. This actually has a functioning fan inside, and so it creates this very natural, very, very soothing white noise. I could rave about this for 3 hours straight. I absolutely adore this thing. I cannot sleep without it. We have the travel version that we take with us every time we travel somewhere, and I've recommended this online so many times and have received literally dozens and dozens of messages from people who have said, I wasn't sleeping and I got one and now I'm sleeping, or my daughter wasn't sleeping, my son wasn't sleeping, I got one and now they are. My dog was waking us up all night because he heard sounds outside, so we got one and now he's sleeping. I mean, I just get rave reviews from this all the time. I'm not being sponsored to say this or anything else in this video, but I would love to work with Dome, so if you're out there, holler at me. But this is just a great, great, great product. I love it. I love that it's not a recording, because when I have sound machines that are recordings, I try to find the loop and it drives me nuts. So I love that this is actually just a fan. This fluctuates in price quite a lot depending on if it's on sale or not. On the day that I checked the price for this, it was $46.98. So these are not inexpensive. However, I have had one that has lasted me about 5 years, and then this one we've had for about 2 years. So these really do last a long time. They work really, really well. We keep ours just sitting on our dresser each night before bed. We flip it on, and in the morning we flip it off, and we do that every single night. I love this thing. I can't imagine my life without it. So there are a lot of people in your life who could probably benefit from something like this. If you know someone who is a college student in a noisy dorm, if you know your grandparent has maybe recently moved into a retirement community and it's a little bit more noisy than they're used to, something like this would be great. Children, this would be great. For new parents with nurseries, this would be great. There's just so many uses. I mean, we all need a good night's sleep. And so if you know anyone who has trouble with that, I highly recommend gifting this to them, because it's the kind of thing that people might not even know about or think about to buy for themselves, but it is so great and useful. Next up is another thing that, if you follow along with my weekly vlogs, Won't surprise you one bit. This is what I refer to as the basket of dreams. I will put in some footage so that it's easier to see. This basket is so fantastic. Let's try to say that 10 times fast. It folds down to be completely flat so you can actually pack it. I actually packed it when I went home for Thanksgiving a few weeks ago. It retails for $57.99, so we're starting to get up there in the price points here. This is something that I was looking for, something just like this for a long time, and was debating and debating, because $60 is a lot of money to spend on something like this. But I would spend $60 on a purse that I was going to use for a while, so that's how I justified it. And now I would like to buy at least one or two more to have in our home, because I use this thing non-stop. The main reason why, the main thing that I use it for is that I'll put my purse, a water bottle, my Etsy clipboard, and anything else into it, and that way I can just go up to the Etsy studio to get shirts printed and sewed out, and I have all my stuff with me in one basket rather than trying to like shove it in or carry it or whatever else. I also really like using it in the car so that when I go to the post office and I pick up mail and things like that, I can just put those things in here. Whenever I'm going over someone's house, if I'm having dinner at my friend's house, for example, and I'm bringing something, I'll always put my stuff in here. She always laughs at me, my friend Jenny, and I'll go over and I'll just carry this in and have all my little stuff in it. So there are really endless uses for this. This is another one of those things where I've shared about it quite a bit because I really love it. I feel like it's made my life a lot easier and more simple. And I get messages from people at least about once a week where people say, I bought the basket of dreams. It's actually called the Riesenthal basket, but we all call it the basket of dreams. And I love it. I use it for my kids' stuff, going in and out of the car. I use it for this and that. And it's just really, really useful. I just love it. I could go on and on, but I won't. Anyway, great gift idea. Great for teachers, great for moms, busy people, people who travel a lot, people who carry a lot back and forth to work or school. I think it's great. This next item is another item that I cannot show you here. It is a dog car seat. Now, this dog car seat retails for $63.98, so just about $64. So it is not inexpensive. But truth be told, I would probably pay quadruple for it to know that my dog Charlie is safe when we are driving, because he is pretty small. He's just about 10 pounds and he is precious to me. And so it's the kind of thing that, I know I would regret if I did not have it and I got into a fender bender or an accident. It's really easy to install. When I bought it, it came in two colors, like a tan color, which is what I got because that matches the interior of our car. You can also get it in, I think, like a gray color, which would match some other interiors of cars. I also purchased a little harness that it doesn't go with it, but I have put it with it. So they're two separate things. I can link the harness below if that's interesting to you. And it's this really soft but snug harness. And so I put Charlie in the harness, I hook him into the doggy car seat. It's great because it's raised up so he can actually see out of our windows. And if I've ever had to throw my brakes on while we're driving, he's not like jolting forward in the car. I actually read when I was purchasing this way back when, a few months ago, on Amazon, several people actually had photos of really bad car crashes that they had been in, and they were writing and sharing that they were reviewing this product with 5 stars because it actually saved their dog or their dog's lives. So, I mean, again, totally worth it to me, completely worth it to me. So this is something you could buy for yourself. You could buy it for your spouse. If you know someone who has recently gotten a dog or someone who just loves their dogs, this will be a great gift for them. I think you could pair it with like that little treat thing that I got, or another little treat jar, and do some dog treats in that, something like that. I think that's nice, especially for couples who maybe don't have kids like us, but who have dogs or a dog, and like their dog is just, they love their dog. Something like that's really thoughtful and sweet, especially if you know that they travel with their dog and could use a little doggy car seat, that kind of thing. So little doggy car seat, again, about $64. Well worth the cost, and it looks really nice in the car, and sometimes I use it for things other than Charlie. I'll pop other things in it because it's just a nice little secure spot. Anyway, doggy car seats are great. Next up is this Sonicare toothbrush. I really like this one because it's cool. I think it's really neat with the black. The funny story behind this is that on Black Friday, I went on to Amazon and I purchased this first thing for my husband because I knew that he would love it. He's really all about dental care. Like, he takes care of his teeth way better than I do. He's constantly like flossing and doing all these things that I basically never do to be honest. And I purchased this, and we were at my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and he came downstairs and he said, well, I just bought a Sonicare toothbrush. And I was like, Riley, you can't be buying stuff for yourself at this time of year. Your birthday and Christmas are coming up. I just bought you one. So no problems putting this in the video. He already knows what he's getting. He canceled his order, and I kept my order, and now he's still getting this, but I told him he has to wait until the 25th. Anyway, this is a great gift for men, women, teenagers, college students. I think this is just one of those things where if you know anyone who cares about personal hygiene, hopefully a lot of people in your life, if you know anybody who would enjoy something like this, I think this is a great gift for men or women, like I said. Anyway, it's a nice gift. It's something that you can use literally every day, twice a day, hopefully. And it is $69.95. So not cheap. It's a little bit of a nicer gift, but something that I think people would be really happy to unwrap under the tree on Christmas morning, because maybe people wouldn't want to spend $70 on a toothbrush for themselves, but it's the kind of thing where you use it all year long. These things are really awesome. They really do help with like whitening and brightening your teeth, cleaning your teeth, that kind of thing. So anyway, Sonicare toothbrush. Really great gift idea for lots of different people. Next up are Ebags Suitcases. Now this is literally impossible for me to show you, so I will just pop in a picture or a video of this one. This is my newest addition to our Ebags family. This is the underseat carry-on, and I purchased it on Black Friday. So Ebags is a brand, first of all, Ebags is an online platform that sells all different brands of bags, but it also is its own brand. And we own, I think this is our fifth Ebags suitcase and our 7th Ebags branded item. We might even have more. I absolutely love this brand. What I think they do is since they have this website, think of it as like the Zappos of suitcases. So Zappos has, aggregates all these different types and brands of shoes in one spot. That's what Ebags does with suitcases, plus Ebags is its own brand in and of itself. I feel like they look through their site and see what gets the best reviews and pull all the best things from every suitcase and put it into their own brands of suitcases, because I have never ever used suitcases that are as nice as my Ebags ones. I have a video up on my channel talking about my Ebags suitcases, so I will link that above. We don't have time to go into all of that now, but we have 2 of their giant mother load rolling duffels and then 2 of their carry-ons, and then this is an underseater, meaning that when you are sitting on an airplane, you can actually put it under the seat in front of you so you have access to it throughout your flight rather than it being up in the overhead bins. The prices vary. They do a lot of really good sales. Make sure that you use Ebates on Ebags if you're ever going to buy on Ebags, because there's usually between 3, 5, 10% off running through Ebates for Ebags. I know that's confusing, but just phenomenal suitcases. If you know anybody who, again, travels a lot, who enjoys traveling, who's on the road a lot, works, internationally or just all over the country, whatever it is, your husband or your wife or your mom or dad or brother or sister, I think luggage is in that same category of like PJ pants and other things where you might think right when you're packing up to go on a trip, like, goodness, I could really use a new suitcase, but you might not think to go buy one. So these are great. Now, of course, they range in price depending on the suitcase that you get. This little underseater today is on sale for $80, but they do vary in price. Definitely some of the bigger ones are more expensive than that. So I'll leave link below to Ebags and the Ebags brand section of their website. You can go check out. Also, again, like I said, I can throw a link below as well to my video explaining our Ebags suitcases, but they're the best. We love them so much. They have traveled with us all over the place and have held up so well. We really, really love them. Another thing that I get comments about a lot is people who have purchased Ebags on my recommendation who are just as in love with them as I am. Next up is another thing that I can't hold up, but it is an Audible membership. So Audible is a offshoot of Amazon.com, and it is an audiobook platform basically where you can purchase audiobooks. When you have a membership, you get 1 or more credits each month, and your credit entitles you to download any audiobook that you want. One of my goals for 2018 was to listen to 12 audiobooks throughout the year, and I think I've listened to 16, 18, maybe 20. I listen to audiobooks around the clock. I use my Amazon Alexa and tell her to turn on my audiobooks. I listen while I'm packaging Etsy orders. I listen while I'm cleaning. I just love it. So if you know someone in your life who doesn't have a lot of time to read, who's on the go, who drives a lot, anything like that, but you know that that person would enjoy listening to audiobooks, an Audible membership is a great, great gift. This is something that I would love to receive. It is $150 for the year, and that gives the gift recipient one audiobook credit every single month. So 12 audiobooks total, which is actually a really good price because audiobooks are usually $20, $25. So doing the math there, you're saving a bunch of money for that person basically for downloading audiobooks. So I will leave a link below to the current best Audible membership package that is available. When I checked, it was the $150 for 12 months of credits option, but I think this is a great gift, a really great gift. It's not one of those things where you can like wrap it up and it's really fun to unwrap, but it's one of those things that people will thank you for every single month because they'll be listening to audiobooks and enjoying them all year long. Two more things on my list. These are our top most expensive items. Both of these top over the $200 mark, so they are quite expensive. The first one is the Cordless Dyson vacuum. This is something that we purchased recently and we are head over heels in love with in our house. This thing is a powerhouse. We have the V7. There's also a V6 available. You can also get, like, I think a V8 and a V10. I've never seen a V9, but they probably have that as well. But anyway, they have all these different options at different price points. The V7, when I checked, was $237.44. That's an expensive vacuum, no doubt about it. However, these vacuums are cordless and they keep a charge for, I would say, at least 30 or 35 minutes. I can vacuum almost my entire house. We have a lot of carpet with one charge of the vacuum. It works great on tile. It works great on carpet. This vacuum is like totally replaced my other vacuum. I just love it. So if you know anyone who loves a neat house or has like toddlers or kids where it's hard to keep up, this is the kind of thing. It's a wall mounted vacuum. So you just like hook it off the wall. You can vacuum real quick or kind of sweep up crumbs after kids have eaten, or if you know someone who has a lot of dog hair in their house, that kind of thing, you can just sweep it up and hook it back up and it just charges until the next time. We love ours. We just love ours. We mounted it in our laundry room and I just grab it off its little hook every single day and go and vacuum. It's so nice because we have vacuum lines on our carpet like 24/7, which is my dream, but it's so easy because it's lightweight. I just love it. I absolutely love it. So about $240 for the cordless Dyson vacuum that we got. You can look around. There's some other options as well, but I think it's an expensive gift, but a really nice gift if you want to give someone the gift of vacuum lines for Christmas. The final item on my list are these Beats wireless headphones. These are $299. They are not inexpensive, but these rock. I love these things. If you haven't noticed, I like having things to listen to all day, hence why I'm obsessed with like our Amazon Alexa, with audiobooks, with this, because I work from home and I'm by myself all day and it just is just like the air just gets like stale. And so I need to have something to listen to and just kind of something to engage me, especially when I am like cleaning, folding laundry, doing that kind of thing, doing my Etsy shop orders, which that takes hours every day. So answering emails, I love having something to listen to. So it comes in this really nice little case and it has a little carabiner here at the top. So if you wanted to hook it onto a bag or a backpack, something like that, you could. And then on the inside, it's just like a little white pouch. I have the version that are white. So these are like the Beats Wireless Solo 3 headphones or something. I'll link the exact ones that I have. On the inside, it says left and right, so you know where to put them. You put them on your ears. They are completely wireless. You hook them up to your iPad, your iPhone, whatever you're listening on. And then there's a little button on the side and you just push it and it makes a little beep indicating that it is connected wirelessly. And then you can just move freely around the house. I love using these for days when I am cleaning in particular, but I use them constantly all the time. I use them when I'm traveling. I use them when I take walks. I use them all the time. But I particularly love using these when I'm cleaning because they're wireless, so I don't even have to fuss with a cord or anything like this. So I'll just turn on a podcast or an audiobook, put it in my ears, and then I even have a cordless vacuum now, but I can just be on my way cleaning, doing my thing. And these make me kind of zone out because I'm focused on whatever I'm listening to. And that's a really good thing because it just makes me clean a little bit longer and a little bit more thoroughly because I'm not totally bored. Great for college kids, great for anyone on the go, great for stay-at-home moms who have babies that they're not trying to wake up, but they want to be able to listen to things during the day. I think that's a great gift for them. These come in different colors. Men would love these. Riley has a pair similar to these that he loves. So anyway, lots of people would love a pair of wireless headphones, and I have been super happy with these. I've had them for a year now, and I use them multiple times a week. They hold a charge forever. I feel like I charge these about once every literally 6 weeks, or maybe even more. I just do not have to charge them a lot at all, which is really nice as well. So these Beats wireless headphones are definitely expensive at around $300, but I think they're a really nice gift for someone if you're willing to spend that much. That is my 2018 holiday gift guide. I hope you enjoyed watching this year, and I hope that this gave you some ideas for the loved ones that you have in your life, ideas for people, you know, coworkers, neighbors, sisters, brothers, spouses, children. I just hope that this was helpful to you. If this video was enjoyable and or helpful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and I definitely would love if you would leave me a comment below and let me know what of these things was helpful to you, what you plan on buying this year for your friends and family, what you've already purchased. I really love gift giving, and so I love chatting about gift giving in the comments below. So if you want to leave a comment, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go check out those different things in the description box below. If you want to go check what the price is, go see shipping times, go see just more information for yourself, you can go ahead and do that below. Thanks so much for following along. Once this video goes up, the next video will be day 1 of Christmas cookie week. I am posting a new Christmas cookie recipe every day for 7 days here on my channel, so get ready. There are going to be some delicious cookies coming your way. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching, and happy gift buying!